My name is Bárbara López. I'm really grateful for this opportunity to share my work with you. I will begin by telling you the story of Oliber, but first, I would like to perform an experiment with you. Anyone who wants to participate, please put your hands in the air like this. Come on, everyone, 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 everyone. Now, let's close them. Let's try to take something out of our pockets, like I'm doing. Like your phone, a pen, wherever you want. It's something really hard, right? It's almost impossible. This is a daily problem for people with epidermolysis bullosa. This disease is better known as butterfly skin and is characterized by the lack of the protein that joins the dermis with the epidermis, making skin extremely fragile, causing wounds that may last forever. Half of people suffering butterfly skin have cocoon hands. Because of the constant scarring of their skin, their fingers start to join together, producing a cocoon. I had a great opportunity of meeting people with this illness while obtaining my degree. By studying it and seeing different cases, I realized how difficult it was for them to live with this disease, since they couldn't do everyday activities such as eating, writing, or just brushing their teeth. And the worst of this was that there were no solutions available for them. In 2016, I had the pleasure of meeting Arianna. She is the first person diagnosed with butterfly skin in Chile. Arianna is one of the strongest women I've ever met in my life. She never gives up and always has a smile to offer. For example, when she was 12 years old, she prepared for 6 months to dance flamenco in a performance. Sadly, they had to operate on her hands in order to disengage her fingers. The doctors advised her not to dance at the final event. Despite this, she decided to present one day after her surgery. Today, she's 23 years old, and in spite of the operation, her hands had returned to cocoons. Her daily life is really different from ours. To get up, she must wait for her mother to assist her. And it's the same with the rest of the activities of the day, such as getting dressed, eating her meals, going to therapy, and many other activities that for us are very simple to do. Even though she can hold some things, it's really hard for her because she can't grip objects with precision and firmness, and sometimes things fall. She told me that the most important thing for her was becoming independent and going out with her friends without having to ask them for help. I bound up my hands and decided to live one day like her. I realized, just like in the first experiment, that it was very hard to be independent in this state. While observing Arianna's daily life, I realized I had a big challenge ahead. I had to create something that would give her autonomy when performing daily activities. It was fundamental to create a device capable of adapting to the stamp and holding common objects. This is giving Arianna a second hand. Based on my research, I determined it was fundamental to create a product that didn't hurt the skin, could easily adapt to different sizes of stamps, and could hold and grip common objects with precision and firmness. I created easy-to-produce and low-cost prototypes to test ergonomics and different ways of grabbing things. The most important thing about this process was that each prototype was tested with patients, allowing me to create something that addresses a real need. And that's how Oliber was created. Why Oliber? O stands from orthotics, and liber comes from liberty in Latin, the orthotics that gives you freedom. Oliber is an inexpensive magnetic mitten that allows people with atrophied hands to perform daily activities via magnets and metal plates. The product is made out of simple materials, such as neoprene that doesn't hurt the skin, magnets, and Velcro. The Velcro allows Arianna to put it on or remove it without the help of her mother, and lets her perform activities with precision. The metal plates allow her to manipulate any objects she wants, which enables activities such as eating, writing, and most importantly, using her phone. With the magnets, now she's able to perform activities that previously were unthinkable, such as holding up to 1 kilogram. That's more than a full glass of water. One day, she sent me this picture, the picture of her cat, and she told me that she would love to have an Oliber personalized with the image of her cat. So I asked a Chilean artist if he could replicate the picture and paint it on the Oliber. And that's how that Oliber was born. This really changed her life. Thanks to the customization, now she feels empowered to show her cocoon hands. Even though Oliber was created for people with butterfly skin, I realized that there are other pathologies that create similar problems, as the case of Chris. He was born without hands, and now, thanks to Oliber, he's able to be autonomous. The Oliber is changing the life of many people around the world, as the case of Gabriela and Vicente. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Barbara.